If you are renting a cheap basement anywhere in North America, check your walls tonight. Check the vents in your bedroom. Check that locked closet your landlord told you not to worry about. I didn't, and for 3 weeks, someone was living inside my walls, breathing the same air as me, watching me sleep, eating my food when I was gone. My name is David. I am 24. 6 months ago, I moved to Brampton, Ontario for a warehouse job near Airport Road. If you have ever tried to rent in Brampton or anywhere in Toronto, you know it is a nightmare. A tiny one-bedroom is $2,200. I was new. I had no credit history, no references. I was desperate. I found an ad on Facebook Marketplace. One photo, very dark. It said basement for rent, $600 all-inclusive, quiet house, available immediately. Brampton. That price was impossible. That should have been my first warning. I called the number. An older man picked up. His name was Mr. Peterson. He had a very soft voice. He said, "Come today, many people are interested." I took the bus for an hour and reached the house. It was an old bungalow. The lawn was overgrown. Mr. Peterson was waiting outside. He was in his 60s, smiling too much. He took me straight to the side entrance of the basement. He didn't show me the upstairs. The basement was colder than it should be. Even in summer, Canadian basements are cold, but this was different. It felt like a fridge. It smelled like wet soil and old rotten meat. There was a huge chest freezer in the corner, covered with a thick gray blanket. It was humming loudly. Mr. Peterson saw me looking at it and quickly said, "That freezer is broken. Don't use it. Don't touch it. It's not included in the rent." Then he pointed to a door at the far end. That door had 3 brand new shiny padlocks on it. He said, "That is storage, my stuff. Just ignore it. Private." Besides that, the basement looked normal. A bed, a table, a small kitchen. But on the walls there were these small, perfectly round holes, about the size of a coin. 4 of them. One near the bed, one near the shower, one near the desk. I asked what they were. He said, "Old air vents." Very old house. I noticed there was no air coming from them at all, but I needed the place. $600. I said yes and paid cash. The first 3 nights, nothing happened. Except I heard heavy footsteps upstairs. I thought, Mr. Peterson walks a lot. On the 4th night, I woke up at exactly 3:17 a.m. I know the time because I looked at my phone. There was a scratching sound, not from upstairs. It was from inside the wall, right next to my head where I sleep. Slow, deliberate scratching, like fingernails dragging on drywall. I froze. I knocked on the wall hard. The scratching stopped instantly. Then I heard something else. A soft inhale, breathing, coming from that little round hole near my bed. In the morning, I told Mr. Peterson. He just laughed, said big Canadian mice, and never brought any poison. After that, my room started to smell like someone else's sweat. My food was disappearing. My t-shirt left on the bed came back neatly folded. The main door was always locked. I started covering those round holes with tape. The next morning, the tape was perfectly peeled off and stuck on my pillow. Inhale, breathing, coming from that little round hole near my bed. In the morning, I told Mr. Peterson. He just laughed, said big Canadian mice, and never brought any poison. After that, my room started to smell like someone else's sweat. My food was disappearing. My t-shirt, left on the bed, came back neatly folded. The main door was always locked. I started covering those round holes with tape. The next morning, the tape was perfectly peeled off and stuck on my pillow. I set my old phone to record while I was at work. For 6 hours, nothing. Then at 2:44 p.m., the storage room door with 3 padlocks on the outside slowly opened from the inside. A pale, skinny hand with long, dirty nails came out, listened for a minute, then closed it again. The padlocks were still locked. That night at 3:17 a.m., the scratching came from all 4 walls at once. Then a whisper came from the vent hole. It was Mr. Peterson. He whispered, "You shouldn't have looked." I smashed the padlocks with a hammer. Inside there was no storage, just a dirty mattress, my stolen clothes made into a nest, and hundreds of photos of me sleeping, showering, all taken from those little holes. Behind the mattress was a 2-foot wide hole in the drywall, a crawl space that went inside all the walls. Every hole was a peephole. I opened the humming freezer covered with a blanket. Inside were bags of dark red meat. On top was a small pink wallet. Sarah Chen, 20 years old. This address. I searched her name. Peel police article. Missing international student. Last seen in Brampton. Missing since January. I ran and called 911. The upstairs was empty. Mr. Peterson was gone. Police found a hidden plywood door behind my closet. That was the entrance to the walls. The officer said, "This is the third time this year in Brampton. I moved to a second-floor apartment in Mississauga. Last Tuesday, I got a package with no return address. Inside was a rusty key and a note. You forgot to lock the freezer, Minus P. And last night, at 3:17 a.m., I woke up again to that same slow scratching coming from inside the wall next to my bed.